So a while ago, when I read over this Mark chapter 5, verses, 1 through 5, okay, he's talking about this guy who was in tombs and he was cutting himself and he was surrounded by darkness and nobody could tame him. And I was thinking about that. And then there was another passage where God had cast the spirits into the pigs and then they went off the edge of the cliff. Right there, that tells you between those two things. One, animals can have spirits just like people can. Two, there's a spirit behind self-harm, and there's also a spirit behind loving darkness and dark things like death. And so, nowadays, when people are talking about, oh, animals are just like people, it battles PTSD, anxiety, oh, it has symptoms of depression, just different things like that. Each of those things that I just listed, those are also spirits. So it would make sense that the animals would act like people in that regard because they're demonic spirits that have entered into those animals, making them act that way. And I think that when in the Bible, when it says that we're supposed to go out and preach even to the animals of the earth, it's kind of touching and talking about how animals can harbor spirits like people can, and we're supposed to preach to the animals because there's demons there, if that makes any kind of sense. And when you speak God's word, darkness flees. So if you're talking to an animal that battles PTSD or anxiety or, any of the demonic things that people battle, those things will flee out of them and it won't be an issue anymore. I don't know, it's just a thought that I've been having. I could be off or I could be right, but I think I'm onto something.